Hey everybody, this is Skelly. I'm recording a video on how to do the double quadrant glitch in Eastern Palace, which is a method of beating the dungeon without having a bow. This is currently only legal in no logic because it uses the quadrant glitch. So to begin, you want to walk up into this room and kill all the popos. And you just want to kill them so that they don't get in the way for doing the actual glitch. So then you leave and you go back in. And you want to stand on the x coordinate 1300. Right there. You can use the floor tiles as a pretty strong visual cue for this with how they line up with Link's shadow. So you want to face right, hold out your sword, and then go up and start select buffering until you get to the first frame where Link's sword tinks on the Igor. Like that. And so you'll notice in the top right of the screen, on my practice hack HUD, I have the quadrant sentry showing. So that thing is showing what quadrant Link is currently in versus what quadrant, I guess, the camera thinks he's in. So if I'm standing on the right side of this room, we see it says BL on the left, BR on the right. If I swap over, it switches. So there's a discrepancy between those two quadrants, and that is what quadrant glitch is, and it makes crazy things happen. And that's what we want. However, it also comes with some negative side effects. So the whole point of doing this is because we want it to break the camera, and let me just make a save state here. If I go upstairs, whoops, I need the key. We'll see the camera is in fact broken, which is good. But the transitions are not stable at all, which is bad. So the solution is to do quadrant glitch a second time. So after the first quadrant glitch, it's very important you don't pick up the key here, because if you pick up the key, then the Igor will not respawn. So just leave the room, come back in, and just do the glitch again. Exactly the same as the first time. Like that. And now you'll see on the top right, the quadrant sentry is fixed. They match again. So doing quadrant glitch twice in a row actually repairs quadrant glitch, and we are no longer going to get messed up transitions. However, doing quadrant glitch the second time did not actually repair the camera. So now we have the benefits of a broken camera without having the unstable screen transitions that send you into the wall or other weird things like that. So we can just keep going through the dungeon. And then the whole point of doing that is so that we can move these guys off screen. That opens the door. You can do the same thing in this room. It's a little bit harder because there's two of them. But you don't have to get them all the way up to the wall. That might be good enough. Yep. And there you go. Now you are at Armos Knights without needing a bow. I won't go into detail about this, but it is also possible to do quadrant glitch in this room instead, which could be useful if you don't have a fire source, because, I mean, obviously you need some kind of visual cue to get on the right coordinate in the first place. It's possible to do it in the dark, but you'd have to put a lot of work into learning, you know, weird visual cues like with sword sparkles and things like that. So the way you would set this up is you kite the Igor underneath this pot on the right. I think it has to be a little bit further to the left than that. And then you'd get on that X coordinate 1300 again, which conveniently is right here. So just like hug this pot from the left side. And then you'd move down until you hit the Igor, and then once you tank, you release the spin. It's really frustrating just to get the Igor down here in the first place. But that's all to say that that is possible to do. And I just don't feel like showing it because it's really frustrating. Oh yeah, and since you'll have to do Quadrant Glitch twice, and you'll probably kill an Igor in the process if you have Master Sword, you'll need to make use of both of the 2 Igors in this room, because each Quadrant Glitch is going to kill one of them with the spin. Okay, that's it. I hope you found this video helpful.